days, guys. Okay, a lot of people are typing me later. Hey, Jagdish, why didn't you send the link? I don't know if you go see if any of your friends are asking, just ask them to go to our YouTube channel. Automatically, that when the live comes, that red color pop up will come, so they can join over there. Okay, hold on. Just switch on your camera, guys, so that we will go. Um, one second. Okay, fine. Is it okay? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Just a minute. One second. 1 minute. We'll be going live. Hold on. YouTube. Yes, guys. So yesterday, what did we saw? Yesterday, who are people who were here? Like, did you remember what did we exactly saw? Particularly in the last 5 days, I think you guys would have got the complete continuity because I've been purposefully taking in that way. Previously, it was not like that. Okay, previously I used to connect the dots for 3 to 4 days. That's it. But this is the longest change we're making, and I'll try to connect the dots till the December 31st. Okay. So what are we doing for the last week? Can you tell me, Sharath? I think a few people are attending. Anju, Jayanandini, Chitra, Gokul. These people are attending. So tell me, guys. So what are we doing? What did we do in the last week? On the Thursday, Friday? Can you just quickly recorrect? Or you forgot? Like this, I forgot. Yeah.
I
Come on,
think
guys. Type out in the chat. It's more important to remember what you already saw rather than learning new stuffs. Okay. Come on. Just few topics. Can you just type out in the chat? Like what did we saw last week? That's what I want. Go ahead. Creative ideation. That's great, Giridhar. Next. What about what is the others? Validation of ideas. Perfect. Creativity burst. Perfect. Some more. We saw something called priority of ideas. Did you remember that one? It's very important skill. Okay, how to prioritize our ideas with respect to Pugh matrix, with respect to many like let's say what you call the four column method, right? What we saw, like the must do, should have, must have category of that. Okay, and what else? Yeah. Next one. PUGH, Pugh matrix. Okay. Many people call it differently, but the spelling is PUGH. Okay, good. And before that, what did we saw? I told you something about synthesizing the data into how do you compile a very big data in front of you into some form of insights. Yeah, job change hackathon came in the Tuesday. Tuesday will be a little bit game changer, guys, because that will go in the hackathon flow. But I'll try to align with this particular day tomorrow. But I'm not sure. Okay, tomorrow is going to be very interesting. Please come ahead. It is little early, 5:30. Okay. Yeah, research insight. Good. Super, guys. Super. So today, what we are going to see is something called lean and agile. How many of you heard about this? Lean and agile. It is very important if you work in a design studio or if you are a student just starting up in design. This particular topic is very mandatory and vital for you. I will tell you why. Because every organization in the design, okay, right now, every organization in the design wants to work lean. They want to cut down their what you call inefficient parts. Yeah, we saw convergent and divergent. Sharath, that's great. Superb. Okay. So we have to understand all those things we have seen, right? If you apply the today's particular session into your learning curve, what will happen is it will all look like a chain properly for you. Okay, because after Wednesday till Sunday, we are going to have another chain of building solutions, perfectly building the solutions and how we can make the solutions. Right now, also we are building solution, but the solution building part will be like let's say little extensive. We'll go and implement, like we are going to see usability, like let's say how to test the components with the user. Like let's say if you have a prototype or something, how do you get the feedback from the user? How do you analyze the feedback? How do you go back and make it more better? Okay. So before doing all these things, so first let's understand this particular skill, like which is lean thinking, Scrum, Agile. How many of you have heard this terminologies and they're sure about it? Product management. It is a part of. There is nothing like part of product management. Every design studio nowadays has it. Particularly as design studio, which is having 50 people, less than 50 people, 20 people, they all follow this lean methodology, agile methodology, scrum approach. Scrum approach is like a little bit, corporates and other people follow, but this is mandatory because you may be a design thinker bringing out the problem statement, solving it, but these lean methodologies are very predominantly proven in the manufacturing industries first, the engineering and manufacturing industries, and now slowly all the industries are adopting this part. It's because of the advantage what this has. It's because of the what you call the kind of benefits what it brings to the table. Everybody is right now trying to that, right? So if you start from the day one learning this particular skill, you guys can apply it consciously in your portfolio. That is the major advantage of doing this. Okay, so I'm just sharing you the screen. Hold on. Okay. Yes. So today is the day 85. We are going to talk about lean thinking. So what is this lean, Jagdish? What the definition of the lean, I would say, is actually coming from Toyota production. I told you, right? It's a Japanese concept, like the 7QC principles, the Poke, okay, the Six Sigma, all this. These people are like called for quality across the globe. Okay, same like they call, it is the apple of the industry. That means in the electronics industry, if somebody is really wanted to benchmark something, they will tell it's the apple of the industry, right? Same like that in manufacturing, they call Toyota as the benchmark. This is called the Toyota of the industry. They'll call Toyota of the car industry. That means like exceptional quality they have. They look at the Toyota cars, look at the Innova, look at the Fortuner, look at the new one what they had, this hybrider. What is that? Exceptional quality build. They have a consistency because they have a consistency, they have a quality, they have a very, very mean lean cost as well. And the kind of reliability what they have on their product is exorbitantly high. No car manufacturers can give that. Why Toyota has that kind of a quality is because they have the systems in place. They have this lean and method and approach. Any problem happens, their team will sit and start brainstorming with the lean thinking. Their team will start thinking like an agile approach. How can I solve it? To, in the future, I'll also teach you about Six Sigma. Six Sigma is a very, very deep topic. Okay. Now, design organizations are implementing Six Sigma, 8D approaches to solve their problem. Because using the conventional approach, it is not possible to solve. It is possible, but you will not find the deep meaning of it. Okay. Six Sigma is like a very, very high quality. Like let's say 1 in 10 million pieces is having the errors. That is called Six Sigma. I think 1 in 10 lakhs or 1 million. I mean, no, not exactly 1 million. It's a 10 million. Sorry, it's 10 million. 1 in 10 million pieces, if it has an error, that is actually called a Six Sigma qualified. Okay. And there is something called 8D approach. So methodologies are there. But first, let's understand this is a new way of also taking your design into another leap. Okay. So the systemic approach to identify the values, eliminating the waste, particularly eliminating the waste. See, lean can be applied not only in problem solving. Lean methodology can be applied even in working environments. Okay, even in your designs, even in your problem solving methods and approach, and optimizing the process. You can even think about, my user is going through these steps one by one by one. How can I make it lean? How can I make it short? How can I make it efficient? How can I optimize the process? Okay. So Toyota production system came across, now used across UI, UX, product, healthcare, education. Every people are doing. Okay. So this identifies the user's true needs, because the more you think about how I can eliminate this, um, let's say I'll take one example. Okay. I'll take one. What do I take? I'll take one example. Okay. Like let's say, if I take one example like this, look at my screen. Look at my screen. Let's say if I'm taking this remote as an example. Okay. If I'm approaching the lean methodology here. Okay. So I will ask the question: what does my user need? My user need is to interface with the, like let's say this light particular switch. Okay. There's a light button. So I have to control this light using this. So what do my user need? So he has to switch on, switch off. Can we give that button? Yeah, we can give that button. But what I would say is there are two buttons here. One is on, one is off. So if I'm a lean thinker, what I will do is, why do I need the two button? I just need one button. Why? If it is on, it has to press the on. Automatically the light will be on. If I have to switch off, again, if I press, it will off. Why should I give two buttons, one on and off? I'm eliminating the waste now. See, one system goes away. The cost of manufacturing this button is saved for me. Okay. Next, I'll think. Okay, what this person will use most of the time in the operating the light. He needs on off button, and he needs some kind of a adjustment, like the depth or anything. Okay. So he needs that. Do I really have to give an option or an interaction for this? Yeah, it is needed. How can he adjust? I will think about, why don't I have an automatic sensor based on the ambience? It can adjust. Yes, 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 yes. But automatic sensor is very expensive to keep. In my this low cost product, we won't be able to give that benefit. Okay, let's not think clean. Let's talk about something else. Okay, why do we need this kind of a? Can you see this? It is actually called yellow. Like, let's say if I press yellow, I'll get yellow button. Do I look yellow? Yeah, something like this, right? If I have to change green, I can take. If I want to keep blue, I can keep. It looks like a party field, right? I don't know why they have given this much of features. Okay, and there is something called RGB. Can you see here? It's all mixed. Where is it? Ah, I can also change my shade of the lighting in the tones of what you call that particular yellow to white, whatever is the mid tones. I can able to adjust it to this. Can you see the subtle changes? I don't know why these features are given, but according to me, based on the use case, if you take, I'm not a professional studio photographer. I don't need this requirement. I just need one or two options, yellow, blue. But sometimes what I do is in the evening sessions, if the light is too much, I'll go little, I mean, the darkness is too much, I'll go with a little yellow. So that creates a little mood and amp. Okay. So maybe my niche, my niche, she comes. She like this party color. Okay. Can you see this? Yeah, she puts me away always in from the table, and she used to dance here. She used to put some music and play. Okay. So based on the use case, what I will do, what the manufacturer will think is, okay, only for the creators like Jagdish, like let's say creators like who are doing this YouTube and all this stuffs, I will keep only one button. What is that button? Which is called RGB voice. Like let's say they can able to use this, but sorry, only two button, only white or yellow. Because 99% of the time I use only this feature. For me, this adjustment, these and all, I'm not even using any of these things. So what I would do is I will cut the remote size like this. I'll cut the half. I'll keep only one button on off. I'll keep only one yellow and white. If he wants to adjust it, I can able to give one plus or minus button. That's it. My remote is done. I'm saving literally the material cost of this part. I'm saving material cost of this particular buttons. And also you are reducing the load of the user, the cognitive load of the user, so that the user will only have two options. On. If it is on, automatically if you press again, it's off. In washing machines, have you seen the interface? It's only on or off one button. There is no two buttons and all there. Okay. So the designers have really thought, how can I reduce? How can I reduce? How can I reduce? How can I make it clean? There is something called VAVE, value addition, value engineering. When you go and work in a big organization, they will ask you to do. Like in my organization, when I worked in TAFE, every employee has to submit two ideas per week, which is a VAVE idea. That means how TAFE can cut cost. We have to submit the idea. Okay. We will be getting rewards. But the point is, it's a mandatory thing. Your attendance will not be given. That means they are forcing us to think like how can I bring this cost? Like let's say even we can give general ideas. Like this dustbins are unnecessarily standing here. We can have a common dustbin. Something like that also we can propose. Okay. In an organization, practice. So same like that in Toyota and all these Japanese countries, when you see, they have the methodology in place in their company itself. It is not a design thinking you wear a hat like a designer and then you think, no. You have to do it as a every part of your day, part of your life. Okay. So how many of you understood this example, what I gave you now? Okay. Can you take any one product from you, near your table, near your house? Take any product. I would say physical product. Let's then go for the digital one because the understanding will be much clearer for you guys. Okay. Can we take one? I'll give you 1 minute. Quick, quick, quick. Jayanandini, Anju, Dharan, Kanda, Sumana, Karan, Sangeeta, Tripti, switch on your camera. If you guys are here, switch on because it's a very short accountable call. You guys know it's not a Zoom. Go ahead, go ahead. Take out any one product. You can take anything, guys. It's not a problem. Anything which is like, which do you think we can able to um, create a lean? Okay, I'll also take one example. Wait. Okay. Come on, guys. Have you taken? Jagdish, I need 1 day time to find out which product. Take something, guys. No problem. Take knife also. Take spoon, scissor, whatever you have in front of you. Okay, it doesn't matter. Spoon is a very good example of lean thinking. Can you see that? Spoon doesn't have any moving parts, just a one form. It's called simple product design. It's very difficult to design simple product design. It's much easier to design complex parts. Okay. It's much difficult to design simple parts. That's where the thinking goes up. Okay, fine. Who wants to go first? Kanda, you look like officer here. Like this suit. You look like these politicians.
It is very cold here.
I can understand. Even it's here also. It's really cold. I had a bath, so I'm feeling normal. If guys, are you guys taking a bath and coming to the class? Please do have it as a habit. Okay, Jagdish, waking up at this time itself is a big thing. You're saying bath in cold water. Don't do hot water. Okay, little bit hot we can have, but it should be warm water. I'm saying. Okay, because what will happen is if you take too much cold or if you take too much hot, your body will try to struggle. We'll talk about it someday. Let's come to lean. Okay. Okay, fine. Anybody have taken the product? Go ahead. Who wants to share? Kanda, you have
Uh,
taken something? Giridhar?
I'll try.
Yeah, Chitra. You wanted to come?
Yeah,
Go ahead. Show me.
yeah. So I have this extension box.
That's excellent. Good. Tell me.
So what I see is that there is plugs, there are four plugs, but there are chances that I don't use four plugs at once. So how about just having one with a small button, on off button, so that the usability is only with one socket rather than
Okay.
using all the socket. Here what happens, now if I switch on, all the sockets are plugged as
Oh,
in,
okay. 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 Okay.
so instead of that, I can use just one if
Okay.
I have one
Okay.
switch. So
It's a
the,
usability issue. What you're saying is exactly usability issue. Great. Great. Super.
yes,
Okay. So, Acha, this is one plug. Like, let's say every switch will
this
on if
is,
you do it. Oh, that's
yes,
actually not correct. That's a
there's
waste of
only one.
electricity. That's a waste of
Exactly.
electricity. Good. It's also a lean thinking. Excellent.
Yeah, there's only one switch, so I would like
Got it.
to use multiple switch for every socket so that only one socket, one current,
Perfect.
as
Perfect.
in current flow is not wasted.
Any other thing what you can find out here? What is that?
That's
What is that arrow given like a curve?
this is just a LED.
Okay, okay.
So when you switch it on, the LED glows.
Yeah, that LED could be split into four parts in that particular thing and given four
Yeah,
interactions so that whenever they want that, they can press that. Hey, I
yes.
have also some plugs, same like this here. One connection, all. If I switch off this one, my laptop charge, everything goes off. That's a great thinking. Superb. Did you understand lean thinking now? How to do that? You got the example and understanding, right? Am I right? Chitra, I'm asking you.
Oh, yes.
Got it. Super. Perfect example. But you can think even more. Like you can take a little more. Like let's say if you flip that particular box, you can ask about why this particular thing is having this much thickness. Okay. Why can't we reduce it this much? Like let's say including the circuit, including the plug and socket, what are the minimum thickness we can have? We can try to ask that question. I'm saying little more. Okay. If you're in the product industry or your industry is actually doing a design of this particular component, like let's say if you take the small alarm, this is one of the very good component, very good thing I would product I would say. The reason is already it's only the space is there for only providing the time. It's not a big clock of putting 12 letters, complete waste of things. See, just in the side, the time comes in the between, the main time comes and the date comes here. Only one button is there for light. Okay. And the one button is there for snoozing the alarm also. Both option is only one. Got it right?
Yes.
Very simple. And also, the settings and everything is there in the back. It is just a 200 rupees, guys. I got it in some street. Okay. It's a very, very normal product. And you can have adjustments here. And here, they don't have much interactions. Same button, if you press long press, two times press, it will activate a different functionality. So they have given a very, very simple interface with just four buttons. You can able to adjust everything here. It's also a lean thinking that the person who is going to design it, either they will have a cost in mind or they will have steps in mind. Like let's say The manufacturer may put a target like this. Particularly, car industries do it. They'll tell you, we have to design a car with this cost. If we are making it this cost only, we can sell in the market, we can make profit. Or else our competitors will sell with a lower cost. So what the companies will do is, these companies will sit and think continuously, how I can make it lean, how I can make it lean. They'll also think about lean in terms of reducing their manpower. If three people can do this work, why don't one people do it? Why don't why don't a software and one people do it? Why don't an automated system do it? Always they think improve, 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 improve. That is the ingrained habit of a Japanese. You go and speak to any Japanese. I've spoken with a lot of Japanese. One of my roommate was Japanese when I went to Germany. These guys are like crazy. Like every time they used to always ask a question: how can I make it simple? How can I make it sharp? How can I make it better? How can I make it lean? Even in the cooking, even in the this guy is an artist who stayed with me in Germany. Okay, this guy is always asking this question. He's just 17 or 18 age. It's not even it's equivalent to 12 standard, right, in our place. But this guy has this thought process. I was learning product design. He's an artist. Okay, actually, we are studying a course actually together. So this guy was continually asking this question. Even arranging in the home, he used to keep only minimal things. Whenever he has, I used to have a lot of things like Indians. We have this, that. This guy only has few things, and he will be very thoughtful. Like whatever he needs, he will keep it inside. I mean, he'll keep it outside. Very simple. If you go and work with Japanese people in design organizations and in the design, I've worked with a lot of those people in my earlier organization also. They used to come for this quality audit, all these things. Okay, they used to only talk, think this, do it this, why this, why this. If you needed this part, keep it here, remove it, remove it. See, same thinking, guys. If you have it as a designer inside your product as well, I will tell you what. Slowly, your interface becomes much simpler. Slowly, what happens is your complete thought process towards bringing that simplicity will become ingrained part of you, and user is going to enjoy the benefit of it. Every user is going to enjoy the benefit of what you guys are doing. Okay, because ultimately what, either you have to cut down the cost of the company, you have to increase the usability of the user, same like what Chitra gave an example, or you have to reduce the cognitive load of the user so that the user feels comfortable. Like instead of getting scared, many times, my father, he comes and asks, what should I do with this button? How should I on? How should I off? You tell me what. Because their cognitive load is very high for this. I got used to it. Maybe my learning curve got adapted. I know when to press. Even here, I will consciously do it. But my TV remote, I won't consciously select. I take the remote, I automatically change. I know where the button is. But here, there are too much options. So I will be a little bit consciously putting. So how can I make it leaner? See, for the people who are a little bit age old, for the people who are having, like let's say, um, not used to digital devices, you need to apply the design thinking methodology and make it leaner. Okay, got it, guys? With the examples, good. One more person who wants to come. One more person. Okay, before that, what I'll do is, can we take one digital product? Everybody, I'll give you another 2 more minutes. Can we take one digital? You take one application, you take one screen. Okay, go to your digital. Okay, go to your digital and show me your physical product also when I bring you in. Just show me what lean you can approach over there. Think about it. Let's all brainstorm and learn. Okay, I'll give you 2 minutes. Guys, and I'm sorry, yesterday I forgot the attendance. Please go to your learning management portal, mark the attendance. You guys are going to get 500 points for that. Because for yesterday, today, both I have combined. Okay. Dayal Shankar, excellent year. Oh, wow. Okay, let's discuss it. Wait. Let others also bring the examples. Let's discuss it. Don't worry. Taken. Can we go ahead? Yeah, who wants to come? Giridhar, Kanda, Dayal, anybody else new?
Yeah, I can start.
Yeah.
Mm. So I want, can you see?
Yeah, we can see you. Mouse, right?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. This is what happens
What
when you
happens? This is usability issue. We can't use the mouse and show this thing at the same time. It's fine.
there is a button here.
Okay.
Your DPI settings. DPI is your pointer sensor,
Yeah, correct.
accuracy and other stuff. So you can, since it is connected, always go ahead and connect it to your computer. You can have the program sense where the mouse has been used, like whether it is used in gaming or
Correct.
other thing, and can automatically change the DPI settings based on your work thing.
Work. Okay.
So we don't need to change it manually.
Really nice. Really nice.
So we don't need to have, but they have given that. And
Super.
another one I have shared in the chat. There is one digital thermometer.
1 second. Oh, yes. Wonderful. I'll share the screen. Wait. You can explain with that screen.
So
Yes, go ahead.
there are two buttons as of now. One is
Mm.
for start and one is for IO.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, you know that long press can quickly turn it on.
Sure.
And press can turn it off, so that we can reduce one button for start and stop, and we can have the entire operation in one single button.
Excellent. Good finding. But I have not seen this device here. Dr. Truster.
No, I
Online
just
you took.
online.
That's okay. Fine. No, Dr. Trust have a lot of products. In India, it is only few. Excellent. Yeah. Very good example. Okay. See, even when you take, there is a button in the side. Can you see? There is some
Yeah.
button here. We can ask a question. Why these people are given? Why this picture is given? Why this bend is given? Why this small groove is given? Can you guys tell me why this small groove is given? Can
That
somebody
is
guess?
sensory thing, so that you know that there is a button. If it
What
is
happened?
sensory thing. So when
Exactly.
you
So what is that called? Sensory thing. Okay. Can you go a little bit deeper? I don't know whether you are in the earlier sessions, but there is a terminology to it. Try to think. Maybe if you can. Anybody else? I'm expecting a very good answer from you. Ayyo, what happened? Sorry, guys, 1 second. Accessibility.
Oh.
Accessibility. Is it really accessibility? Think
Yeah.
about it. Did we see something called affordance, signifier, discoverability?
Yes.
You guys forgot that. We took a lot of examples, particularly Sharad, Giridhar and all poured a lot of examples. Apply. People have consciously applied it, okay? You can create a button like this physically, or you can create a gradient also in your Figma screens when you're doing this. You can do either way. People has to perceive it like a button. Very simple, okay? And it is your responsibility to take that. And now you apply lean thinking on it. You ideate even more. Like you ask more question. How do I make it even more leaner? Okay, why do I need this complete depth? Like let's say if I have to what you call draw it, why do I need the complete oval? Sorry, what happened here? Okay. Why do I need the complete oval? I can have only this option. You can ask that question. See, right now, this particular option is like this, right? They have the start and everything. Okay. So you can ask a question. Okay. My user has to press the start button, right? Why do I have to completely give this bigger? Can I only give this shade, this side, this side? I'll change the color maybe. Okay. I'll only add the shade here. Yeah, people will still perceive it like a button, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, it is still perceive it like a button. Why do I have two sides? Why can't I have only one side? I'll add more option now. Okay. I'll put only one side. That's it. Start, and this particular option gives me a signal that there is something here. Discoverability is happening. For me, the functionality should be made. I will think even more like a Japanese. I'll completely go and refine. Okay, why do I really need to have this? Can I have something even more smaller? Like this. Have you seen in many UI, just a small icon will be there in the start? Have you seen? In particularly many nav bars, what you can see is, like, let's say if you take an example, like let's say particularly a very, very complex UI is another thing, like settings, go to your settings menu, I'll show you that. Previously, I used to have this iPhone. Very, very nice example it is there, okay? See, in the settings, When you see this Wi-Fi, mobile network, Bluetooth, there is something called a small arrow mark in the right side. You don't need to completely give a oval or circle or gradient or anything. It's just a small arrow which will communicate that there is something more options inside it. If that communication is happening, why do you need a circle? Why do you need an oval? Why do you need an arc? You just need a small. That's it. Again, you ask one more question. Oh, can I make it even more linear? Can I make it even more linear? Can I put one dot, two dot like this, two dot like this, three dot like this? Still people can understand. Oh, we never know whether people understand or not. Do testing. Put this sample, blue color sample, put red color sample, put orange sample, put arrow sample, put three dot sample, test it with 10 users, get the results. If people are understanding by this three dot itself, we can still keep this particular concept. Then Apple people will come. They will ask one question. Why do you need this three dots even? You guys can see my mouse. There is no button in this mouse. Okay. There is no scroll in this mouse. There is no left side, right side click. Okay. I can do everything. Like, let's say if I put this two finger like this. Okay. Can you see my screen getting flipped? Okay. I'll stop my screen. Okay. I'll show this particular. This is a crazy interface, guys. Okay. You can look at this. In just seconds, I can able to do the interface change. Can you see? I'm not even consciously using my keypad or alt tab or anything. Okay. So it is consciously coming. Why? What they have given is a touch sensor. What the moment when you keep it like in your laptop touchpad, two fingers, it will automatically scroll. And there is no click wheel here. If I do this automatically, it will scroll down. That's it. Anywhere, even if I put here, it happens. Usability, functionality, minimalism, efficiency, lean, aesthetic. Everything is there. If you see this mouse, it is much comparatively lesser than the other mouse ka height. And you will not believe the charge for this mouse will withstand for 2 months. 2 months, 60 days it will withstand. Okay, there are many functions available, but yeah, you can do the double tap zoom here. There is no button at all. This is how these Apple people think. What they'll do is, why do I need to have even the 3 button? They'll ask. They are like beyond this, what do you call lean and all these things. Because
only drawback is the charging point.
Charging?
Point.
Hey, I explained you, I guess. Ramraj just told me this question. When you charge it, people can't use it. See, it is not that they have not thought about it. The intention behind the designer is when the mouse is getting charged, you should not use it.
That you can control.
Because it is a safety issue. What will happen, I'll tell you. Let's say the mouse charger is in the top, okay? You charge it and then you'll use it. No, there are a lot of problems which will happen when they are doing this. For the safety critical purpose, designers have thought people should not use it consciously. Then that is why the reason they have given in the bottom. I think I told you, okay, Kanda, whether I don't know whether he was there at that time or not. Okay. So what happened is, many designs are like this only because the designer intentionally, see, we are designing one product, okay, medical product. What happened is my mechanical team, they came up and then they said, Jagdish, we need to create this button. We need to add this button. I said, why? I'm also same like Apple. No? I'll also talk like that. Why? So what they said is they've justified the reason to me. Okay, fine, good, fine. Then what I thought is, how much times this user is using that? Okay, he's going to use it only when he changes the battery. Okay, for that particular device. Device is very, very highly confidential. You guys will see this after 2-3 years in India. Right now, it's there in the testing in AIIMS hospital. We are going to create ripples with that product. You guys will see it. Okay, Shiv Nadar, our founder, is going to release that product soon. Okay, so that particular product, there is one option. The button, the team is always thinking, let us design one button. I don't know what fanciness is there with these people. Let us design one button. I'm taking them opposite way. Hey, stop. Why? Okay, then they said people are going to use it. I asked how much time? Only in 3 months once they are going to use it. If they have to use it for the 3 months, why do we have to emphasize the button like a very depth option? The moment when you give more depth option, it is prompting the user to touch it again. Each and every time when the user takes it, our mind is like a monkey mind. We always try to touch something when it is given some signifier or affordance or anything because of our thinking, because of our nature, right? So that is why you need to create a deliberate option to not make it pressable. Once the battery change occurs, and the people needs to change the battery, they will automatically open this and then they will change it. This is actually called very, very good usability thinking. The more questions you ask for your digital product, physical product, you will be able to think really, really lean, guys. You have to propose these ideas to your team. When you are designers, when you are having clients, when you are operating with UI screens and other thing, you propose this idea. The person who is sitting in opposite of you will really like you. because you're cutting down the cost, you're bringing the usability, you're making it lean. They'll give you crazy promotions. They'll give you crazy growth. They'll give you a lot of good projects like this. They'll give you more opportunities. Every mechanical team, whenever they make the designs, their head will their head will only tell one thing: go and get it approved from industrial design team. We are called industrial design and human factors team. Okay, like we do product design, UI, UX design, everything, but we are actually called industrial design and human factors team. Okay, get it approved from them. Even in the top management meetings, have IDHF team approved it or not? Because they know we apply this methodology consciously and we don't just sketch and we don't just create concept. And they'll be a little scared also because I will ask too much questions. What is the material? What are the manufacturing? You bring everything. Then only I'm going to answer it. Because without data, I'll also not answer, right? So think about it. You have to apply this consciously into your design thinking process, your products, your service, your application. Even in your existing solution, take down that. And then automatically your mind will think towards that. Okay. Thank you, Kanda, for bringing that example. Excellent.
So no, one more thought. If that
Go
is
ahead.
why can't they can do it in the software? Giving see universally whatever the charging is done upfront before. So it has become an industrial standard. So they have gone against it, put it in the back. So if they do not want the users to use it while charging, they can do it software, right?
Software.
If they are charging outside using a charge point, definitely they are not going to use the mouse.
Correct. But you
But-
mean how does the charging will happen in software updates and other thing?
No, what
Oh.
they can detect while it is charging, right? Using software, they can detect it is charging. How our mobile phones are doing.
Yeah,
they
it's a good
can arrest
thinking.
it. So they can arrest saying that your mouse is charging, don't use it. Any message can pop up, right?
Very good. This is a very good way
And-
to indicate a user. But
Indicate a
many
user.
of our people are very smart people. They won't see this notification and all. They will
No.
bypass that.
You can make sure that it has not been functional, right? You can
Okay.
do it.
Yeah.
You
Possible
can-
solution.
And one thing is that when you are doing upside down, the wires get always, those wires were pretty prominent for damaging at the end.
Correct.
What Apple used to have. So it
Correct.
bends and it always gets, breakage.
I will tell you what.
avoid
They
that.
have solved that problem actually. Right now they have something called I don't know, some spider web.
Yeah.
Right
And-
now, but before it was correct. What you said, no. I mean, we used to spend a lot of money for these wires itself.
Cables.
These people are like very crazy. Like they charge 4,500 for just a wire. I don't know why. But the thing is, the reliability is really good. I mean, we don't change it often. That's what is my experience. But the earlier wires and other things are not that great. It will
Correct.
break actually very, very fast.
So
Good,
they-
good, good. You
do it.
propose to Apple.
Yeah, why not?
Do it. There is nothing to stop. I told you how to use the LinkedIn method to create a value proposition pitch, hook the people, talk to them. That's it. That is the method. Go and talk to this guy called, what is that? Tim Cook. He was there with Steve Jobs, from the very earliest stages. So go and talk to this guy.
He is more a businessman than a design person.
No,
Steve,
he will do everything. No, he's
I've-
actually coming from a design background. This Tim Cook
No, that is
from a
I've
software
job.
development, design, and then he's into the
Tim
finally.
Cook was known for his what is this supply chain management more.
Yes,
You are talking
he
about
was into all the verticals. The reason being, this guy and there is another guy called I forgot his name.
Job Ives.
Johnny Ive. Okay, Johnny
Johnny
Ive. Johnny Ive. So Johnny Ive was actually the designer, but this guy is actually predominantly into all verticals. The reason why Steve Jobs bring him as a top leader is when he launched iPhone also used to talk about Tim. Tim was in the last row actually. He was in his team. But the thing is, this guy worked in all the departments. He's predominantly known for everything. I mean, he's really not good into marketing and sales and other thing, but I don't know. Nobody's there right now. They're making him as a front person to introduce the product and all these things. But he has worked in all the verticals. He is an excellent guy. He understands product delivery, product launch, design, engineering changes, everything. That is why they're bringing the quality, cost, everything more optimal. This is I mean, apart from Apple, there are many industries I would say still they're applying. You can go and approach these studios called IDEO. IDEO likes this kind of a thought process. You can go and approach this design studios called Frog. If you guys want to work in Frog Design Studio, reach out to me. One of my friends is there in Bangalore. It's an excellent design studio. you'll see a global level design thinking. Frog has multiple disciplinary of design. Like they have healthcare, they have this consumer products, particularly they have the consumer products. Okay, they do a lot of innovation there. Because when you take consumer products, you have to make a lot of iterations. You have to ask again and again and again, because your competitor will come up with one idea. How can I make the interface simple? How can I make the button simple? Okay, so have this thinking, guys, in your mind. That's my only point. Okay, we can bring a lot of examples from your earlier one, and we can go ahead. But I wanted you guys to consciously bring this thought process into your method. Okay, I'm just opening the screen and I'm finally showing what is the thing. Okay, so what are the core pillars of this? Identifying the true needs of the user is the main thing. The second, map the value. Understand the steps to deliver the value. What is the entire value stream? I already told you, right? Value stream is very important. Eliminate the waste, non-value added process. This is the most important thing. NVA they call, non-value added process. Apply lean in your everyday today life work also. Like let's say Dayal is going into the work, Giridhar is going into a work. You write down what are the things I'm doing. I'm telling you more than 80% of our things, what we do in a day will be NVA only. If you ask a question, you can cut down. Why don't I automate? Why don't I eliminate? Right? So think about it. We saw about the 5 methods in the Tuesday time management principle. Apply that. Okay. Continuous improvement. What is this Kaizen? This is the terms which these people call in German, but in Japanese, that's called refine and improve iteratively. That is called Kaizen. Okay, that's the approach what they have, but the point is different. Okay, so I told you why it is important in design. Like let's say product design, healthcare, Google minimalist homepage focusing on search bar. That's a very good minimalist design. Product design. Nest thermostat prioritizing simplicity and automation. I mean, there is no time to show that example, but I think you guys are getting it right. Healthcare design. Redesigned hospital layout to reduce patient transfer delays. Take one problem, make it lean. That is what is actually called the lean thinking. Fine. So class cloud 10 is already gone, guys. Okay, fine. I've explained you. Okay. So I think we have already seen this exercises and all. Okay. So I thought of giving you a proper way like this, but anyway, you presented a clustered interface and people have already shortlisted it. People have already brought down it very, very simple and they have did it. That's okay. So the objective for us is to identify the waste and eliminate it. That's the main focus. Okay. And what we can do properly is there is a method to do it, guys. You can take a sheet, you can draw that picture, you can click a photo of that, and you can write what are all the major features which is there. Like let's say if I take this remote, if I do a proper documentation of lean, I'll write down that. I'll think about striking out each and every feature which is not required. Then I'll do a refinement again. Then I'll bring a proper idea. Then I will develop a solution. This is how properly it should be done in an approach way. Okay, so you should not impulsively write it in a paper. There is a method. There is a method. I mean, there is a process to do it. And when you take a value system, you should ask, in my company, where this remote is coming. Okay, this remote is going to be manufactured by whom? Where it is coming, how my customer is using. After my customer uses, how does he throw it in the dustbin? After it goes into the dustbin, how does it biodegrades? You have to ask the question like this till the end of the supply chain, till the end of the life cycle of the product. Okay, ask before, who is manufacturing this particular material for doing it? Who designs this component? Who manufactures this material and put it into a button? Who paints this? Who ships this? Who covers this product? Who transport it? Which seller has it? Which dealer has it? And then from the dealer, we get it and we use it and then we throw it. So this is called value stream mapping. When you analyze your software product or digital product or physical product in this way, you will understand the lean in a more bigger way. Please understand that, because you guys are going to become the leaders in the next level of design, right? So you should consciously put all this thinking into it. And when you're thinking like this only, organization will recognize you that you guys are playing a vital role in it. And you are not just building some screens and then you're not just editing some options and then you're leaving. Let the Saturday, Sunday comes. Let me enjoy. That's what the designers thinking what they have. It's okay, we can enjoy. But we have to think about this a lot. The moment when you take this responsibility and think about this, you will create a lot more value in your organization. Okay, so that's how it is. And then automatically you can draw this flow. You can ensure smooth progress without bottlenecks. So what happens is you create a value stream mapping, you create a flow, you optimize it, you again refine it, you make very, very deeper analysis. See, sometimes the brainstorming sessions will go even 1 or 2 hours intensively for this one small remote. Same like that for that button, what we had a discussion, we had more discussion like 1 or 2 hours. After a week also, we still had the emails coming up because getting into minimal is very difficult. Making more buttons, nobody needs to have much discussion. Let's say Giridhar wants to put one button, let's put it. Chitra wants to put one button, let's put it. Kanta, you also want to put. Lot of putting buttons will not have any problem, but minimizing will have a lot of problem, lot of discussion. Okay, You can see Amazon one-click ordering system, but I don't like Amazon one-click ordering system, but they're saying it is good. Okay, no problem. Establish pull. Deliver what user needs when they want. Like let's say this is for the manufacturing industry. They don't take multiple inventories. Like let's say when you order a smartphone or something, based on the order it will come. They won't keep much stocks. It's a cost-effective solution. Okay, you can take one example. Spotify Discover weekly adapting to user preference. This is one good example. You can examine the Spotify app, guys. Spotify app is a good application. You can find a lot of lean approach in that. I think Giridhar has designed one application, right? Giridhar, why don't you share it in our group as well, WhatsApp group? Show to the people, ask them feedback. Okay. Yes, did one very good redefinition of that. Okay. So take the decluttered applications and bring it cluttered with a lot of improvement, guys. Okay. So waste elimination, value stream mapping, iteration sprint. This is what is the entire thing, guys. Okay. I can give you a lot of exercises and activities for you guys to do it, but I would like to take you, I would ask you to take a screenshot, guys. Try it out. Choose a particular website or app today. Spend at least 20 to 30 minutes. Try to find 3 non-value added activities there. And then try to strike it. Show it in a one picture. What you can feel this can be eliminated. Strike that. And take a snapshot and send it in the group. Take one website or app which is comfortable for you. Try to do it. It's a very simple step. Okay. And map the user steps to track the task. Like let's say how booking a flight is very important. Let's say you take any food booking app or maybe ride booking app or whatever. Okay. Identify the bottlenecks and redundant steps and sketch a low fidelity wireframe if possible and revise based on the group critic. Like you do it individually. In group it is not possible, but you can do it individually. Okay. Can you guys try this? It's a very, very simple activity. Okay. Do it. Spend 20 minutes. It won't take much time for you guys. Okay. I'm just posting out in your WhatsApp. Okay. Any one website or any one interface, or you can take product, guys. There is no problem for me. Okay. Anything you can take physical product. Not an issue. Okay. What are the neuroscience behind it? I already told you guys. Cognitive load is reduced. Reward pathways. See, iterative improvements release dopamine, reinforcing progress. You will itself feel more happy when you make it leaner and leaner and leaner and leaner. Okay. So think about it. 68% of the user abandoned website due to cluttered interfaces. Many times I used to tell that because it's very important for the checkout experience. Simpler design task completion rates. Simpler design increases task completion rate by 33%. Google design study says that. Okay. You have to think about it a lot. And also you can take many case studies, guys. Go and read it. Because these people are like industry prominent guys. Okay. They have created ripples around it. Uber app redesign, streamlined ride booking app by reducing clutter. Every company in the world, the booking application was one or the other way having inspiration with Uber. Because these people are the one who brought it first. Okay. Slack. I really love this application, guys. How many of you are using Slack? This is really, if you use Slack 2-3 years before, you guys will spin your head and you will fall down. Right now you use the Slack. It is like much simpler onboarding to improve user adoption. Okay. Trello. How many of you have seen Trello? Trello. How many of you have seen Asana? How many of you have seen Jira? Use these applications. It's not like productive improvement applications, but you can try this. Okay. IKEA, simplified product instruction for better user comprehension. I would say you look at the IKEA stores, IKEA products. You can download this. Who is there in Bangalore in this program? Chitra is there in Bangalore. Guys, please visit IKEA once in your lifetime at least. Maybe, I don't know whether you are very comfortable to go there, but I would highly recommend spend one full day. Take your camera.
Yes,
You went there?
Yes.
Excellent, yeah. I mean, we can talk a lot about in the future, but I'm saying I went for Sweden IKEA, okay? You guys will not believe. I spent one full day there inside. I'm not coming outside because I've saw so much of products. I saw so much of interface. I saw so much of minimalism. I really loved it. I eat this meatballs. Okay, meatballs is very famous in Sweden. That's where this idea IKEA, the Scandinavian design comes from. Okay, so there is a good ice cream they give you and a good food item. I'll talk about IKEA more. Okay, these IKEA designers are very smart. They thought people are getting hungry after a certain point of time and they are not buying our products. They kept the canteen inside. People has to eat, come back. They have everything inside. They have a kids area to play. Right now, all the shopping complexes are having this idea. IKEA has thought this in 70s and 80s itself. Go and read about IKEA's case study. You will understand. IKEA is a very interesting brand. Okay, they keep all the products minimal. Download that application, guys, and try to visit Bangalore. Even I'm thinking to take my parents there. My mom will love it. She used to always purchase things for the home. When I show her IKEA, like, oh, Even in the application, I showed many products, she got stunned. If you go live and experience it, you will see the real minimalism concept, how they apply this, the Scandinavian designers, okay? Tesla's interface, Idea Healthcare, Apple iPhone. Lot of case studies I can tell you guys, but consciously use it. Okay, so I'll talk about IKEA some other day. Definitely, it's a very good case study. We can take one IKEA product and go deep into breaking down why the designers have brought that. Automatically, you'll be getting super clarity why designers are thinking in this manner. Okay, but for now, we are coming to the end of this session. You can use this Chat GPT prompts, guys. I'll paste it in the I'll paste it in the WhatsApp for you guys. Where is WhatsApp? Just a second. Okay, use this. Great thinking. Akash, class is not completed. Akash, come. Akash is still saying that this class is good. Akash, come here. Class is not completed. Okay. So use this particular prompts. You will get some insights from the online as well. Okay. The outcome is particularly you guys are thinking forward. Iterative, user design and thinking. Okay. Call to action is listen to some of our podcasts, guys. Watch out some earlier classes. That would be the best thing. Okay. And also, people who are interested in our webinars, you can ask them to come to our Sunday webinar. That would be a great opportunity for them as well to come and learn. Okay. So do this activity, guys. Whatever I told you, no, this website activity. Please take a screenshot of this exercise, website, app, or anything. Agree that you can continue with the Spotify also. Spotify is a great application. Bring that. A lot of examples is there. And then in next 1 or 2 hours, or maybe in the evenings, whatever time, when you're finding time, bring that activity to me. You can document it in your case study as well, in your portfolio as well. It's a good project. Okay? Fine, guys. Any other doubts? Guys, please go to your learning management portal. Please go. Okay? Mark your attendance. Mark your attendance. Okay? Can we take a snap today? We got a little time today. Please switch on your camera, guys. Quick snap. It's been a long time that we are forgetting. Okay, Sumana finally found the attendance.
I found it first. So I just told them that refresh and you will get the attendance button.
Because what happens is we are talking to our partners to make it live interaction. Okay, like the moment when we activate it, it will pop up. But that's a too huge load work they're saying. But we are trying to bring it live. Don't worry. We are all improving only. Okay, we'll be seeing that. Okay, great, guys. Come in the
Today
camera. We'll
morning
take a-
I could not open the app, mobile app.
You're using Android or iOS?
Generally, I use laptop to connect, but sometimes I read through mobile app.
Yeah, that's okay. Mobile means I'm asking Android means it will work perfectly.
Android.
iOS also work perfectly. And what happens is Android, sometimes the update happens. So sometimes you have to close the app and come again.
But then also it's not working.
It will definitely work here. Every user is learning in the mobile also, including me. I'm also sometimes watching my courses. How does it come in
Maybe
the mobile?
something is happening right now. Update is going
See,
on.
yeah, what
Yeah,
you can
now
do
it is working.
it will work perfectly.
Yeah, yeah.
99% it will work. Yesterday, what happened at 2 o'clock? The entire website got shut for 2 or 3 minutes. I don't know what happened. But after that, I talked to our partners and then the providers. Then they said there is some issue happened. Now they have corrected it. So they will correct it live. Don't worry. So it will be all active only for you guys. Okay, fine. Okay, guys. So Sharad, did you mark the attendance? Chitra, Giridhar, Dayal, Tripti, because these people have also come yesterday. And manually, it is taking some time, guys, for me to mark your attendance. But for some people who have come yesterday, who have not come today, please message me. Ask them to message me. I will manually add them. Okay, that would be better for you. Yes. Guys, wait for tomorrow. We are going to activate something called what you call the mission and challenges. Okay. When you complete a mission and when you upload a proof inside our portal, you guys are going to get a crazy points over there. Okay. So from tomorrow, it will be starting and that particular challenge will end on Sunday. And you guys have to do it as a team, individual, both activities I'm going to give you. Okay. So today, please wake up. Today, sleep early. Have your dinner 7 o'clock or 7:30. Go to the bed early. Wake up at 5 o'clock. Get bath. Come at 5:30. Like this, I'll come at 5:30. Whether I'll bath or not, I don't know. Try to have it as a habit, guys. If I'm not bathing, I feel very uncomfortable. There is only one day I came without bathing. It was in the day 6:55 or something. I went to a guest house. So at that time, I'm not able to find out that room was locked. Inside that, only the bathroom was there. Everybody is sleeping. I thought of not disturbing. Okay, fine. But keep it as a habit. Once you make it as a habit, you will feel uncomfortable when you don't do it. Okay. Brian Tracy always used to say, good habits are difficult to form. Okay. but very happy and comfortable to live with. Bad habits are easy to form, but in the long run, very uncomfortable to live with. How many of you agree this? That is life. 95% of our success in our life, 95% of our failures in our life is determined by only habits. Habits is everything. That's why I keep core value as a habit. 7 habits. Do it. Because once you start changing the habit, your every aspect of your life will change. Where is it? Where is this? Okay.
He's
Okay,
in
guys.
7 degrees. Oh, Haridwar.
Tripti. Okay. Use heater, but you have to
Have a
bath.
Ganga Snan.
What?
Have a Ganga Snan.
You are in which place? I did not understand.
So she's from Haridwar.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
said have a Ganga Snan.
yeah.
I do it, but not in
Hey,
the
what
morning.
about Delhi? Delhi will be
Yeah.
even more colder. Now, who is from Delhi here? Hey, there are other students in the inner circle call. They'll come from the Delhi and other places. Delhi is even more colder, I think. 6 degree, 5 degree. Yo, particularly in Ahmedabad, this equator regions, Ahmedabad and all, when I used to go for the classes, no, in Gujarat, 11 o'clock also the sun will not come sometimes. 11 o'clock. Okay, leave these places. You go to Sweden, 3 o'clock it will become dark. It's in the North Pole, right? So you'll see that difference. Okay, it is very different. The temperature is like very crazy. You can't even put your fingers outside the window. It will freeze. You have to close that. Okay. So when you are going for this abroad countries, it may seem very fancy there, but when you go and land there, it is really a pain in the ass. Like you can't even go and experience the ambience. 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, it will become dark. It is like a very bad experience. But anyway, fine, guys. One screenshot will take. Okay. Switch on your camera. Tripti, Jayanandini, Sangeeta. This call will end in just 1 minute. Go ahead fast. Yes. I'll put some balloons. Wait. Okay. Go to your learning management portal and put your learnings, guys, and then you can leave for the day. Okay. Have a great day. Tomorrow we'll see you in the hackathon. See you guys.